This is the brine for our turkey. Start with, you remember the last time you saw us, we made vegetable broth. And then on the 22nd, you heat up your pot. You put 2 cups of salt, 1.5 cup, no, 2.5 cups of salt, 1.5 cup of sugar, 1 onion, 2 garlic heads, a mixture of your favorite herbs and spices, thyme, fresh rosemary, and a bit of fresh mint. Two lemons. Squeeze the lemon juice and then throw the remains in there. And then we do 4 oranges. Squeeze, throw it in there. 2 spoons of peppercorns. And you just let it rest like this overnight. Oh yeah, and 2 sticks of ginger. Here's our ginger in there, and it smells absolutely delicious, but it doesn't taste that good because it's a brine, it's concentrated. So you use the brine on a turkey. A brine will do 2 things. So when you roast meat, any typical meat, when it's frozen first, so there's something called in the meat called myoglobin. When you put meat in a source of heat, all of those juices inside the meat get drained out, especially in roasted, if you're gonna roast it like from chicken to turkey to lamb, whatever, even pork, it does the same thing. All those juices, so all the marinade that you work so hard, the spices you work so hard to put in there, you don't taste them as well it's supposed to do most of the time, because when that liquid exits the meat, it takes all those spices that you work so hard in your marinade out with it. So this is why you use the brine for. The brine, what it does, it will drain. So for example, we're making turkey. So this is a concentrated version of a brine. So when we add our ice water and submerge our turkey, what will happen is that all those liquids that tend to drain out during the process of cooking, it will be drawn out by the brine itself. By the salt, the amount of salt in here will not only tenderize the meat by breaking down some of the protein, but it will also draw out that liquid that tends to escape the bird when it's cooking, and then it's going to replace that liquid with this liquid, with your brine liquid. It's going to go inside the turkey, and because of the salt and the different spices we used here, and because of what salt does, what the salt will do, it will make sure that when you are cooking the meat now with these spices and this liquid inside of it, instead of the regular liquid that comes with the chicken or your turkey, it won't escape. So when you cut your turkey, it's going to be super moist inside, and all of these flavors will be there. So it's salt, né? So you're doing a wet brine. So it's salt. The sugar is there to temper down the salt, so that the salt won't be so hot. So we need the chemical properties of the salt, but we want to temp down its taste. And then you add warm, all of these flavors will be inside your turkey, your pork, whatever you want to make. So now that you mix this up, remember when you're brining, you need minimum 24 hours, maximum 48 hours. Okay? No, 18 minimum, sorry. 18 minimum for big meats such as lamb legs, your turkeys, no, your big meats. 24 hours, between 24 minimum up to 48. Né? But for your chickens, because I'll be also brining my chicken, that's why I made so much brine. Chicken is 6 hours minimum, 12 hours maximum. So you do this is that you do not want to because if you leave your meat on any longer, it'll just become too salty. So see you guys tomorrow when we dip our turkey in. So So for now that we've mixed all of these, all we have to do is just simply put a lid and let all those flavors just infuse together overnight. Then you come back the following day, you pour your ice water in, and you brine your whatever meats you are doing. Ciao.